Can one samosa ruin 3 months of good skincare? The other day someone was telling me, I ate one butter chicken and I woke up with 3 pimples. Really? Food travels that fast? And what does all of this food do for your skin? Is it going to do good? Is it going to do bad? Or is it all fine to have all of this? Let's find out in this episode of The Lab Coat. Welcome back to The Lab Coat. I am Shankar Prasad, and here's where chemistry meets the beautiful world of skincare, and sometimes skincare meets biryani. But coming back to food, does all this food cause breakouts? It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the internal chemistry that you have. Let's dive right in and find out. Let's start with everyone's favorite and everyone's favorite villain too, which is sugar. I can see it in chocolate, donuts, practically everywhere. Now, what sugar does for your skin is 2 things. Number 1, it leads to the excessive secretion of insulin in your skin, which in turn leads your skin to secrete more oil or sebum. And that sebum, when it clogs pores and interacts with the bacteria on my face, that's what leads to blackheads and acne. Problem 2 is when the collagen on your skin, which is a protein on your skin, starts glycating, which is combining with excess sugar. Now, glycated collagen is harder. That makes your skin lose its elasticity, suppleness, and that's going to lead to problems like sagging of skin, or in the case of acne marks, getting them to last longer. So 2 things from sugar: acne and acne marks lasting longer. The second one we are going to speak about is not that straightforward. Is dairy good for you? Is it good for your skin? Let's dive in. The good thing with milk, it's full of nutrients, no debate. The questionable thing about milk, because it is natural, it comes in with some natural growth hormones which can trigger your sebaceous glands to produce more oil or sebum. And that we know what happens when there's excess sebum on your skin. Now, does the same thing happen with yogurt, which is fermented milk? Obviously not, because the fermentation changes the chemistry of milk. And so, if your skin is accepting yogurt better than it accepts milk, it is like a foodie with opinions. As a Tamilian who loves curd rice, I absolutely love this fact that the fermentation in the milk makes it safer for me to consume dairy for my skin. Aha! This is my favorite. Oily food. The biggest myth India ever invented. Also the tastiest food, by the way. Now, does oil really travel from your tummy to your skin? It's not as if we invented a courier service to send oil from your tummy to your skin. So here's what is really happening. The problem is not with the oil in the oily food. It's all the stuff that goes around it and the situations around it that complicate matters. Often, oily food is associated with stress, late nights, more salt, more sugar, less water. All of this results in excessive cortisol in your body. Cortisol in your body means more oil, and by now we know that excess oil in your face is a root cause for breakouts happening. So what's really happening is not the oil itself going and triggering breakouts, but lots of other stuff around the oil and the oily food that's causing the breakouts in your body. So next time somebody tells you this samosa gave me pimples, you need to really think, is it the samosa, is it everything else around it that caused the pimples for you? Next up is spicy food, something I personally don't like, but still loved by most people in this country. What spicy food does is it warms up your body, of course, but it also makes our face turn red. Now, that redness is not because of your skin reacting. It's really more blood flow being triggered to your face. For most people, that means nothing. It's just going to go away on its own. For people with sensitive skin, blood coming onto your face, that excess reaction can trigger some kind of inflammation, which will also settle down over a period of time. But chemically, spicy food is not going to trigger something grievous for your skin. So that spicy pani puri is not evil. It's just making your capillaries dance. So all this food here is not the real villain. The real villain inside our body is inflammation. Now that can be caused by poor sleep, stress, dehydration, weakened barrier. Any of these things or all of these things combined can cause inflammation in your body, which decides whether each of this is safe to eat or not safe to eat on a particular day. That is why the same food feels perfectly fine on some days but mind-blowingly explosive on others. It's the internal chemistry that decides the final mood. So after all this talk of food and chemistry and skincare, what is it that you should really do? I would say eat healthy, eat in moderation, the foods that you love, have in small quantities, don't overindulge, sleep well, hydrate yourself well, do not stress, lead a life that's going to make your body happy, it's going to make your skin happy. And when you are having food, add some fiber, add antioxidants, support your skin barrier from the outside with good stuff like ceramides and niacinamide. And remember, your body and your skin forgives. It's not going to go after you with a vengeance. All it needs is some respect, some understanding, and a lot of moderation. And things which are outright bad, like alcohol, smoke, stay away from all of those. Food, always good in moderation. And before we leave, there's one thing that marketing is continuously nudging me from the behind to do, which is for you guys to like, subscribe, share, comment. Keep us going with your comments and your encouragement so we can produce more such good content. Until we meet again the next time, cheers, we have chemistry.